Hi, this is Jim. I wanted to do a quick review on the Hifiman HE400i headphone. I've had these since June 17th, and they are really something quite special. I felt like I should talk about them a little bit tonight. I'm coming from a background of Sony. I start off with Sony Bluetooth headphones with the MDR 770s, and then I went to the MDR 100 ABNs, and then I got the triple driver one more over ears. There's something going on in the camera. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it's snowing or something. I don't know if it's my camera or what's going on. I don't see anything in the air in here, so I don't know if you can see that or not, but maybe it's magic. But anyway, so I took the leap and I got the planers, and I thought when I bought those that my phone would be able to drive them. The LG G7 with the quad DAC. I thought I'd be able to drive them with those, but I was disabused of that notion rather quickly, because this phone, although it will drive high impedance headphones, it will not drive them if they just have low decibel rating. So I had to get an amp, which I've got the JDS Labs Atom amp, and that drives them fine. It has plenty of power to drive them. And so I was plugging my phone into that for a while, and that was okay. But I wanted to be able to use, my phone while I'm sitting here listening to them without having a wire run into the amp. So I went ahead and got the XQ50 Pro, the Bluetooth receiver. And that sounds just as good or better than the phone does wired. It's running the 9018 DSS chip in the Bluetooth receiver, and it sounds really good. It's got a really wide sound stage and a lot of depth to it, and even top to bottom that I had not heard from the phone DAC, the quad DAC on the phone. I had not heard the sound stage the way that this Bluetooth receiver does it. However, with the Bluetooth receiver, it can get a little shouty sometimes. So I find that I'm working the volume quite a bit while I'm listening to music, which is fine. It's okay. It still sounds really good. So that's really what I'm after here. But yeah, with the DAC on that Bluetooth receiver, it can get a little shouty. But I think that may have to do with the headphones too. The Hifiman headphones, I think that has to do more with them probably than the receiver. Because it doesn't do that. It doesn't get shouty like that if I'm listening on the one mores. So, but anyway, back to the headphones. So coming from this background of these different headphones, the first thing I noticed about the Hifimans, when you listen to music with these, it puts you in the room with the musicians, and you are not just passively listening to music anymore, like, oh, this sounds pretty good or something. It's like you're in the room. It's a whole different sensation for listening to music. It's really different. And it can get fatiguing at times on certain tracks. But I mean, just for the impact, I mean, for the sound stage and for the sensation of being in a room with instruments playing around you, there's nothing that I've listened to that even compares to the planers. So now I find that I'm wanting to have a different pair to switch over to, which the one mores are okay. They have more bass than what I like, but they sound really good. They're crisp and clear. It's funny, they're really crisp and clear, but they have a lot of bass. So I've never had a headphone that could do both, but those do both. So when I want some good thumping bass, I put those on, but usually that's not my thing. So now I'm thinking maybe the HD6XX might be something I could switch back and forth from the planers, from the HE400Is back and forth to the 6XX when I get a little